welcome back to Freeze Drying Mama. It has been hectic here today. We're just like all over the place, crazy with appointments, and it's warm in here. We got the fire going. It's just all kinds of hot. And I pulled off some really fun loads from the freeze dry from Frosty. His name's Frosty. Him's so cute. Okay, so I am talking about blueberries today, how to reconstitute blueberries and how to eat blueberries, freeze-dried blueberries, in 3 terrific ways. And then we're going to talk about how to use sloppy Joe mix. Now, this sloppy Joe mix is pre-cooked, and it is from a pork base, so I would not recommend storing it longer than a few years, maybe 3 to 5 years, because you do have the potential of that meat going rancid at some point. But I did get it really well dry, and it actually is going to reconstitute really well. So we're going to talk about these ways. Right. Okay, so one of the best ways to have blueberries is to have them as a snack. And my kids love these. Oh, okay. They love them. I'm surprised cameraman hasn't abducted with some. Okay, yes, see? Even the camera's going crazy. Okay. Well, thank you for that. They didn't leave me any of the brats. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. They're great as snacks, just to eat and munch. You can hear them munching in the background. Then what I've done, another way to use blueberries, freeze-dried blueberries. This is one of my favorites, you know, got to add that protein in for pancakes. This is one of my favorite pancake mixes. It's a Krusteaz brand. I've already pre-made it here with equal parts water and the mix, and you can see how it's kind of sloppy. And then I'll take a few of these, and I'll make sure and break them up. But I really like doing some crushed blueberries, and I'll show you how I did that in just a minute. I want to get this cooking while you and I are talking. Okay. Okay, so I mixed it up really, really good. So you've got some chunks of blueberries in there, and you've got some crushed up pieces. And we'll talk about the crushed up pieces in just a second. All right, so while that's cooking over there in bacon grease, because we are in keto land sometimes, only when I'm not having pancakes, or when I want to bake pancakes in grease, right? Like when I can do whatever I want. So what is really, really nice about blueberries is they crunch up really well. You can smush them really well. So come closer, sis. The great thing about blueberries is when you freeze dry them is it makes it really easy to crunch them. You can hear that. Now when you try to do blueberries that have already been reconstituted or fresh blueberries, it's really hard to get this kind of great consistency. Now I did get some hot water so I could show you what this looks like when it's reconstituted. And this you can actually make jam or jelly. Well, not jelly because it's not really strained, but like a jam or a syrup with this. Who doesn't love blueberry syrup or a blueberry cobbler? And this makes it really, really, look at that texture. Isn't that pretty? I think it looks so awesome. And again, you can add as much water as you want to make it as thin or as thick as you want. I really like this for like a yogurt topping. Ice cream topping is great. I don't like a lot of added sugar to anything because it's just not good for my hips. My hips tend to hold on to anything sweet, but you could make this and you could have it on your ice cream or your yogurt like I said. You can also eat it just as the powder on your ice cream, and it's delicious. Mix this into your muffins. You can mix this into your pancakes again like we did. There's all kinds of things you can do with blueberry powder. You can also put them in smoothies and they'll blend up really, really nice. Or you can just powder them and add them to your smoothies and stuff without actually having to mix them in your blender. Okay, next we're going to I'm going to make some overnight oats, and my kids love these. I used a muesli mix because it has seeds and stuff in it, and we're just going to do, I'm messy, so I'm just going to go like maybe about half a jar. This one has coconut in it. My kids love coconut. We have pumpkin seeds and the raisin bits and stuff in it. So you can kind of see, we'll go about halfway. I think my 2 younger kids are going to split this one, so we'll go a little bit more. Ah, I'm such a messer. I'm making such a mess. I love making such a mess. Okay, so we'll do that. Alright, so we got those. Then I'm going to scoop in some Greek yogurt. Not too much. Now, if this was for me, I would not add sugar to it because, again, no sugar, right? But my kids do like a little bit of sweetener in their overnight oats. So, add a little bit of milk. And I do skim milk. I didn't mix the milk all the way. There we go. It was frozen before, so it's got all these different textures. Don't tell the kids. Okay, so then I've got some sugar. Nothing too much. Is that cereal already has sweetener in it? We'll just add a little bit because the real flavor is going to come from the blueberries. And I would add this until it's full, and I do them completely freeze-dried. I don't add anything. I don't reconstitute them because they're going to take on the flavors of that milk and that yogurt. They're going to reconstitute with those things. And I would just shove them as full as you can. And that's all you do. Once those are done, you give them a shake and you put them in the fridge. And you let them sit overnight because they're called overnight oats. Hello. Okay, so once you do that, then you're all done with your blueberries. Oh, wait. Sorry. Okay, I just made some of that protein with the blueberries in it. You can see how they cooked good. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Want to try a bite? Cute. Oh, Deegan wants a bite. He's over there going with his little mouth in. Oh, those turned out pretty good. You can really taste the subtle addition. Oh, I'll eat it for you. Thank you. Okay, while I'm sitting here eating in front of you, who doesn't love that? Now we've covered the blueberries. I don't think we can eat any more blueberries right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the sloppy Joe mix. Okay, I'm so excited. I had a spoon out and my kid came and stole it. So we're going to use a different spoon. Sorry, you can hear them in the background. Okay, so I'm adding hot water to this. If I was doing it for my family, I would put it into a pot and then add some water. But I like to do it where you can see it. And remember, it's going to take a second to get all absorby. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. And this is regular, well, it's not regular. I mean, this mix is delicious. I literally can't stop eating it. That's why, again, why I have to do small servings because I'm the one that gets stuck eating it, and I can't stop eating it. And this is really, really good. It's restaurant quality sloppy Joe mix, and you can put it on buns, you can put it on pasta, you can put it on zucchini. I've done that. It's really, really good. But it's pre-cooked, so it's already cooked, so I can literally eat it. It's going to need another minute to reconstitute all the way. But the flavor is spot on, and that texture is just like I'm having a sloppy Joe. So right out of the freeze dryer, right out of the bags, it would taste delicious. And I'm going to have another bite because it is really, really good. Diggy, you want to try a bite? Sis, you want to try a bite?
Yes, please.
We share spoons at this house. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, so that's one more thing that actually reconstitutes well. And I know for a fact that this is pork because it said on the bag, right? So maybe I don't know for sure. Who knows what anybody's telling me on a label. But it said pork, and it's ground pork. And it has all the seasonings and stuff in it. It's not an overly sweet sloppy Joe mix, but it did reconstitute well. And I would think you would be able to do well with like a manwich style sloppy Joe sauce or something like that. Maybe not too sugary of a barbecue sauce, but this is actually a really good one. And it tastes like it has a tomato pepper base. Okay, so we've done blueberries. We've done some sloppy Joe mix. I have other stuff coming up out of the freeze dryer. I can't wait to do more with you. If you have any questions, post them below. If you have any suggestions or you want to offer a recipe to try, I would love to give it a try because it's more food that I get to eat. Well, it's like a win-win, right? So don't forget to hit subscribe and don't forget to hit the little dingy so you get notifications. And I'll look for you next time. Hit up freezedryingmama.com and sign up for our newsletter. I've got a book coming out with tons of recipes and tips on how to use your freeze dryer, and that's just around the corner. Thanks to you guys, and I look forward to hearing from you again. Welcome to the family.